go.
Who's ready to be? Who's ready to be a vindictive asshole?
Not me.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Jade Empire. Jade Empire is, at least. Hold on there, hold on. Fuck you, you're not playing the Attract movie. At least to my knowledge, I think this is a completely original IP done by BioWare after they were done doing Knights of the Old Republic, which I still need to get to, but.
Yeah, it's an original IP. Yeah.
And can I be a bit strange and say I'd love to see them return to this at some point?
I think there were plans to make a sequel at some point, but those ideas fell through, and eventually those ideas turned into Dragon Age. So like last I checked.
So okay, so that's kind of unfortunate. But who knows? Maybe. I mean, if Bungie can be like Marathon.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a lost cause because Dragon Age exists. No, they can still come back to Jade Empire. It's like the door's open enough. It's just will BioWare.
Shot in the dark.
Idea?
Shot in the dark. Just magically, if I could play Nostradamus, hear me out. Next Dragon Age happens, we finally get the reveal of Mass Effect 4, and then, it's like, okay, what's BioWare working on next? And then it's just, oh, you know what would be even better? Not just not a sequel, but a restructure. Take Jade Empire and just make it
full-blown remake. I mean, I'd be down for that.
But anyway, this is certainly an interesting little game. I have played it a handful of times.
I played this for the first time ever, earlier this year, and after it eluding me for so long, and finally playing it, it made me fall in love with BioWare all over again.
Which is really strange, given how I was telling you to play this and you told me you hadn't. But I'm glad you got to play it, especially before I was going to ruin your experience with it.
Yeah. And for context, people, I did the Paragon run, whereas the game classifies the way of the open palm, which is generally your goody two shoes. That's how I normally play these kinds of games. Chester, however, he's gonna do both runs, and the first thing he's gonna do is the evil run, aka the way of the closed fist.
I'm going to smack the bitch.
In context of the game, way of the closed fist it simply means you favor pure strength and nothing else, and all that kind of powers. In overall, it means you are the biggest, the most evilest of evil motherfuckers who ever walked the planet.
Renegade Shepard is looking at you like, bro, calm the fuck down.
Renegade Shepard's looking at you and blushing.
But
Renegade Shepard is like, bro, you're an asshole. I need to kill you.
But something that is kind of cool is that we have two sets of balance, two sets of speed, a strength character, and a magic character. You basically have two balance characters who are balanced across the board, two speed characters who are more focused on speed, like I said, a strength character who's fucking strong, and a magic character who's focused on magic.
At least that's the base class tied to that specific character. You could customize it to make one like the balanced character a strong character or vice versa, or at least you get some leeway there. And if you're playing this on OG, if you're playing the limited edition on your OG Xbox or 360, you can get or the other special edition on PC. You get a DLC class in the form of the monk.
Oh shit! I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, it's unfortunately not bundled in with the backwards compatible version, because what the version we're playing in now, it's the OG Xbox release, backwards compatible on Xbox One and Series X, and unfortunately you can't, even though even though games on that console, were capable of getting DLC and online multiplayer, they never made the cut for like Xbox One, which is a shame.
So, out of curiosity for the two of you, I want to ask, what class do you think I should be? Because I'm probably just going to default to
evil?
balanced.
For the evil playthrough? For me, I did the fast playthrough for the evil playthrough. And you said that it just makes your character faster and, like, their combo speed is a bit better.
I believe so.
I stuck with a balanced character, specifically the female one, the Lotus Blossom. I play a Bio RPG, and I play as the female character instead of the male. Fancy that.
Okay, I'm willing to make a compromise. You could choose which class you want, but one of the starting styles has to be Tiger Claw, because from all the accounts I've seen, Tiger Claw is, like, overall, like, the best fighting martial style in this game. Not to say the other ones are bad. It's just that
maybe
Tiger Claw
it's
is just better.
maybe starting now, but as I got into the game, I found the dual swords like style was the best.
Alrighty. For me, I always go 4 focus, 3 health, 3 chi.
Focus is good.
I mean, I tried to keep it as balanced as I could with like one Ginny and Zhao, but I mean, yeah, focus is very important. Especially if you're using weapons.
Alrighty, so what was the style you wanted me to try?
Is it Leaping Tiger? I think it might be Leaping Tiger.
Okay.
Or was it Tiger Claws? I don't know.
I think it's Leaping Tiger. Yeah, it's Leaping Tiger.
Speed of the animal. Okay. Normally I either go for 1,000 cuts or a legendary strike, but okay. I kind of find it weird that we can't unselect the heavenly wave, mostly because I never fucking got the use of heavenly wave.
I guess it's more so like a way to heal. I guess at least just for starting out. But yeah, I didn't get much use out of it.
And for this, we are clapping cheeks.
This is why I pushed myself to play this game before Chester got around to streaming.
Clapping chillax.
No, it's cheeks. The I is capitalized, so it looks like
there's 2 eyes. So clapping cheeks.
Hold on. I mean, I could just...
Yeah.
We're clapping cheeks.
Perfect.
The
perfect name for the villain of the story.
Alright, before we do continue, I do want to reiterate I am a very dumb person, and yes, I will laugh at a lot of dumb, fucked up, and sometimes racist things, but I myself am not a person of that backwards mindset. But but it's understandable if you hate me for this shit. Oh my god.
Another thing about this game, which is also very, very, very... I've talked about this with you before as well, but there's also an extremely, extremely basic romance system. How the romance system works is you talk to the person you're interested in, which for the male characters, it's most of the female characters, and for the female characters, it's most of the male characters.
There's only like really three options, like
Yes.
overall.
Yep.
There's Dawnstar, which is exclusive to the males, and then there's Silk Fox and
A
Ox.
fucking Wolverine.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, there's Silk Fox. She's like available for both genders, and and Sky, and Sky is like he's available for both genders too. Though if you're playing male, I've read it actually is possible to romance both Dawnstar and Silk Fox.
It's weird.
Oh no, I've been hit. Heal.
Yep, you have a dedicated heal button, but that uses up the chi, which is basically mana, and you don't want to run out of that. And so, yeah, you use it wisely.
Or focus.
Oh, you don't want to run out of focus either. So. You kind of wish there were like some kind of potions or items you could use mid battle, like to help like instantly restore or that kind of stuff.
Okay, I know he said Master Lee, but for a second I thought he said Master Leaps.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Master Re.
No, Master Leaps, as in fucking Lo Wang Sensei.
Ah.
Also, another kind of clear thing is that you can take a look at your character's facial expression to tell if you're either going to do a Way of the Open Palm line, which will increase your Paragon points, or a Way of the Closed Fist. And it's simple. If you look like a fucking sneering dickhead, then guess what? You're gonna be a dick. Actually,
I don't think I noticed that before. That's neat.
it's a really subtle thing, but I like it.
Let's be a dick. I don't know why. There's just some sort of weird. It scratches a part of my brain that allows me to take. That just allows me to be like, yeah, I'm an asshole. This is like one of the only games where I don't support going fully into the Way of the Closed Fist, mind you, because there are some choices that are like, why? But that doesn't mean I'm a detractor for Way of the Closed Fist.
Yeah, though. That means.
It's
Yeah,
kind of like certain choice. It's kind of like renegade options in Mass Effect 3, where you're just like, if you choose them, you're like, why would you do that?
It's just yeah, it's like why? Like, is this really the smartest thing to do? Like, given the situation of the galaxy. Galaxy, like, do you really think this character is that dumb for this to work?
The old tongue meaning Mandarin.
Yeah. And see, I mean, this game, there are seven. This thing is broken up into chapters. There are seven, but the early chapters tend to be the longest, specifically 2 or 3, because that's where like the whole like open-ended RPG stuff like takes place. Because right once you get to like chapter 4, it's just like going a mile a minute.
I'll say I'm probably going to take a little bit of time with this, primarily since it has been so long.
No problem.
Yeah.
But I will say, expect me to be a bit on the Bidoof side, since it has been quite a while.
No problem. I
Yeah,
think another thing I could bring up. I wish there was like options that would like how do I explain this? I wish there was like a good option, but it was masqueraded as like a renegade option. Do you get what I'm saying?
Like how to put it, the renegade, even though still being a jerk, you're still ultimately saving the universe. Whereas the way the way is the closed fist is that you're just being a self what's the word, self-absorbed dickhead.
Yeah,
more a case of you're still doing you're doing a good thing, but you're still getting the renegade points from it.
You just go about doing the good thing like an asshole.
Yeah. like in what is it?
Like is yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I know like there's a couple like side missions in like the first Mass Effect. Is like, yeah, it's like one is like, the husband like wanting the military to release he's like his wife's body, but like they're clear holding it because like, oh hey, oh hey, the soldier was killed by the gas, but her body's like still intact. We should research the damage to help build their defense against the gas. Like, yeah, so like you could,
So
yeah,
it's a matter of morality versus ethics.
yeah,
Monkey.
it's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's, yeah, at a glance, it's framed like, oh, releasing the body is the paragon option, and keeping the body is the renegade, but that's not the case. You could choose that you'll hold onto the body, but you'll go about it with a paragon mindset. So like, so, and or something, and vice versa.
I think, which is what I usually do. I let them keep the body because, hey, if it leads to better defenses against weaponry, I'm not sure if that has an effect on any of the later games, but I just think it's the smartest thing to do.
Yeah, from what I've read, it really doesn't. But yeah, in the moment, yeah, that is like a lot of a reasonable thing to think. I think I think the only real effect there really is like maybe like a throwaway like news line like in 2, but that's about it. Yeah.
You have very large eyebrows.
I'm more focused on his earlobes.
Yeah, I think the only other example I can think of in like Mass Effect 1 is just, yeah, just the bickering couple, where it's just like, or at least the mother and her brother-in-law. It's just because like, she's pregnant, but like, oh, her husband died of like a rare heart disease. Like the brother-in-law is like, hey, let's do gene therapy like apparently while the baby's still in the womb to help eliminate like any kind and a chance of this popping up again. But like, she's against it because, hey, she's her studies that, hey, this could do more harm than good later down the line. So yeah, it's like, again, it's, at a glance it's framed like, oh, siding with the white, the mother is like the paragon option. So, but you really, it's like you can side with the brother-in-law, but you have paragon reasoning for doing it, and vice versa. So yeah, I kind of wish more, there are more instances like that, where, and just add just it's more shades of gray. Yeah, is what I'm saying.
Also, here's Gal the Lesser.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you think you think this guy's a very unlikable person, you're correct. You're not supposed to like him.
This is what happened if Conrad was actually a threat.
Oof.
Gary Smith, he was open in the beginning, and wasn't smart.
Yeah, our character, the spirit monk, that's his base title, regardless of what you name him. Has been with the school for a very long time, and he's the most favored student, among everyone. And Gal the Lesser, who comes from a wealthy family, is none too happy about that.
I'm also just going to straight up say this motherfucker is kind of self-absorbent, but yet he does not realize he's a couple of sake cups missing from a whole sake set. Which is probably the wrong metaphor, given how this is ancient China, but I don't know my Chinese history that well.
I mean, yeah, this takes a lot of cues from ancient Chinese mythology, though I guess it's not specifically set in ancient China. So.
And for your ancient Asian literature that you chose to inspire your works upon, you chose fucking Journey to the West again. God damn it!
Be more original, guys.
I long to leave this tiny place. I am meant for great things. By the way, remind me, favor Joey, do you know who voices the Master?
I forget. Let me double. No, it's not Mark Muir.
Mark Mir.
Wow, that's quite range. That's quite some range.
Oh, trust me, and trust me. I'll be sure to point out like if Mark Muir's performance in this game whenever it pops up.
Forgive me, I have to actually increase the audio because wow, it is
Yeah,
super quiet.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say that I have the screen share maxed out and it still sounds pretty quiet.
Does it sound any better?
A little bit.
I'm wondering if my version is the patched version. Because there were some money making methods, but I've never tried them.
Let me see here, Jade Empire. I am. You. Barry Denon is the voice of Master Lee. Let's see what he's done.
Say the name one more time.
Barry Denon, like Denen. Oh, yeah. So fortunately, no longer with us. He passed away back in 2017.
Ah, rest in peace, good sir.
Oh, the one of the first things came up. He was Fat Man in MGS2.
Oh wow.
That's why he was sounded so familiar.
Huh.
That croc died a dishonorable death.
Also, time for our
6
first
months
puzzle.
ago.
A toast of Stillman. Oh, yeah. Oh shit, you pissed off Saren. Run!
Fuck him.
Wait, the altar is voiced by Saren?
Yeah, Fred Tatasciore.
Okay.
Buzzers.
And for a moment, you gave me a jump scare, because when you said Saren, my brain was like, Sovereign! But then I remembered, wait a minute, you idiot. Because I will still go on record by saying I fucking love Sovereign's voice in the first Mass Effect because it is fucking scary.
Oh, yeah, good. No, it's supposed to be.
It, like, scratches that real primal part of your brain. Head, baby.
What's the matter, Dawn Star? Are you scared that Master Lee?
There's talk of approaching bandits and gathering unsettling advances. A very likely gather. No doubt a tactic learned from your criminal father.
His name is Gao the Great, and he built a fortune of some ragged thieves and slave traders. If my child can't lift her spirit, I'll buy the bride for him.
Flaunting your father's undeserved
Also, by the way, characters are always going to do that
it only
pose.
serves to push me further.
Whoa, what? No, wait, this can't be right. Hold on.
What's up?
Fuck, are you fucking with me on IMDb? Oh. On. It's, apparently it's saying that Gal the Lesser is voiced by Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Fillion.
I do not fucking believe that for one moment. Like,
Nathan
Mind if you
Fillion.
tell the class?
fucking
Unfamiliar with
Yes.
his name.
big time actor. Like, actor show fucking Yeah, fucking Castle, fucking old Firefly.
I never watched Castle or Firefly. I'm sorry, Joey.
Same here, but I kind of comprehend what you mean.
Yeah, I get what you're putting down. Just the fact is, I never watched that show. Those shows.
Well,
Uh,
let me reiterate. Okay,
the,
was this
okay,
at the
okay. Let me just try it like this. The guy